Hello, and welcome to Paula's Place podcast, where today with Ewelina Bielawska. Welcome, Ewelina.
Hello, Paula. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, it's lovely to have you here at long last.
It's lovely to
Yeah,
be here with you together. Nice.
yeah,
Again, meeting
yes,
again, right?
yeah, yeah. So, Ewelina, you're in Barcelona, Spain.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. I live near Barcelona.
Okay. And we first met on an attitudinal healing training back in, it's not that long ago, just 2024 though. So a couple, over a couple
Correct.
of years ago.
Yeah,
Um, and since then, we've actually facilitated a couple of groups online. So we might talk more about that in a bit.
indeed.
But yeah, Evelina, is there something, would you like to tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Sure. So, as you already know, Paula tried her Polish pronunciation. My name is Ewelina Bielawska. I'm Polish and I live in Spain. I'm basically psychologist, attitudinal healing facilitator,
Mhm.
but I am also recently kind of kinesiology apprentice. So that's these are my passions actually,
Yeah,
and this is what about my life goes about.
yeah.
Um, and yeah, that's what I can tell about myself for now.
Yeah, wow. And the kinesiology is something that you're quite passionate about, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes. Yes.
yeah, yeah. Wow.
Recently, it's something that is quite important, you know.
Yes. And do
Mhm.
you see a way of tying attitudinal healing in with it, with your practice?
So not yet, because
Not, yeah.
I'm still learning. But I will probably find a way to do that, because
Huh.
actually you can apply it to anything. So that,
Yeah.
that could be very interesting.
Yes, yeah. So watch this space.
Totally. And so creative, as well.
Yeah, yeah. Great. Evelina, can you explain what attitudinal healing is to you?
Sure. Thank you for this question, Paula. It's always nice to reconnect with what is attitudinal healing to me. What does it mean? Because I think it may change from in different moments in your life. And currently, I would say it's a kind of reminder that we have a choice, that we can see things differently. Um, and this is really, really important because in a daily life, we can get lost easily. We're having so much things to do, so many people to contact, so many, you know, um, things to arrange. And then there are difficult moments as well when we try to deal with all of that. And
Yeah.
then there is a moment that I can driving a car or sit down or whatever, just take a moment and think, yeah, oh, that's not the only way I can see that. There are different ways. And then I think the most important and the main principle from attitudinal healing that I usually go back to is
Yeah.
the first one, which is the essence of our being is love.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
that's what attitudinal healing actually is. It reminds me that behind all of that, there is love.
Yeah.
And but also, I think the most important part of attitudinal healing for me is the experience. I think we can talk about that. We can share many ideas about what it is, but
Yeah.
there's nothing else like experience. Attitudinal healing is really living the change or
Mhm.
feeling that there is another way of seeing. There is a different way. And
Wow.
yeah, that's I,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I expressed myself well, if you have any question
Yes.
on that.
Yeah.
But
No,
for
completely.
me,
So,
it's
yeah.
just like so different when you want to stand up, for example, and you're sitting and someone explains you how it is to stand up, but if you
Mm.
don't stand up, you don't do this movement, then you will never know.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
you can only live the experience of attitudinal healing, in my opinion.
Yes, yeah, and just as you said that, I could feel that too. Like, especially when you said about principle one, the essence of our being is love, and yeah, and so just embodying it. If I look at another principle, say principle seven, we can become love finders rather than fault finders. You
Very
know,
true, right?
yeah, and just
Such a
and living
such a
that.
good reminders. Yes, exactly. So whenever we get lost, we can just take our list of 12 principles, right? And
Yeah.
then, which one could help me today?
Yeah, 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 exactly. Oh, Ewelina, can you tell us how attitudinal healing came into your life? Like, what is your story, your attitudinal healing story, and where's it taken you to?
Yeah, so exactly, no, that was more than 2 years ago. I was going through the David Hawkins book, Letting Go. And when I read Attitudinal Healing, that something resonated, and I started to search the information, and I saw that 2 weeks later there was introduction training going on. So I immediately I put my name on the list because I was when you feel something, there's like you almost don't have any other option than to just do that.
Yes.
So this is what I've done, and this is how we met, and this is how this whole journey started. And I know that I'm not the only one starting this way, because also on this attitudinal healing path that we are walking, and we've meeting other facilitators, I know that others, when they took exactly the same path through David Hawkins' book. Hmm.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So sort of guided to it in a way. And yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, through the book. And how amazing that, within 2 weeks you could be on an attitudinal healing course. Yeah. And that was online with Geraldine, was it? The
Yes, yes, yes.
introduction to attitudinal healing?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And yeah, we were doing that too.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then you went on to facilitator training, didn't you?
Correct.
And now where has it taken you? What is it you're doing with attitudinal healing and
Sure.
facilitating?
So currently we have a group, like a in-person group here near Barcelona, and we're meeting few times a month.
Wow.
And that's the only group for now that I have, but we are thinking with Zaidi, another facilitator from Spain, about some introduction trainings or online group in Spanish, because
Yes.
this is like the most common language for us. And so we're working on that, to just not only having this presential group or in-person group, but also online option for those that who cannot join.
Mm. Wow. So one in Spanish, that would be great. Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
And worldwide, I mean, if other people outside of Spain could join, I mean, it's such a largely
absolutely.
spoken language.
Indeed,
Yeah,
indeed. Well, we can
yeah.
open that door, right?
Yes, yeah. And you'd have
Anytime.
the information on the AHI website. Yeah.
Whenever we have like decided about dates and so on, then
Mhm.
absolutely you can
Yeah.
find information, of
Yeah.
course.
Great. And what about in your mother tongue in Polish? Are you doing anything there for
So,
people?
well, I'm doing like a small steps. I'm
Yeah.
taking small steps. So, there is a website, attitudinalhealing.pl.
Yeah.
But since this, attitudinal healing, because I wanted to say methodology, but it's not a methodology, it is the experience to me. So,
Yeah.
attitudinal healing is not known yet in my home country.
Mm.
So I'm taking those small steps to spread the information, but it takes time. There is an Instagram account and a website where you can find me as well. I will be more than happy, um, talking and sharing the information in Polish about attitudinal healing because when I can see how it changed my life and this how it changes others' lives, I'm speechless,
Yeah.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there is
Wow.
no other option like to be the voice of that, to be the voice.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ewelina, you're doing this while also holding down a full-time job. So, you've got lots of things happening and you've only been doing it for for a few years. So, yeah, there's a lot going on in different languages too, English, Spanish, and Polish. Amazing. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
I
Yeah.
think I think it's worth mention to you as well that with attitudinal healing we are facilitators and learners at the same
Yeah.
time. This is
Yes.
beautiful. So maybe we can speak about 2 years and then maybe 10 years, but it's never-ending story.
Yeah, yeah. It's like the two groups that we facilitated together. We did that. One
Mhm.
was called The Power of Awareness,
Yeah.
and we did that well, for me, to help my own awareness. And also building trust and confidence was another group we led too, and that was online. So,
And
yeah,
I those two groups were first to me, as a facilitator. So that I feel grateful until today for that chance that you gave me. And it was amazing. It was, of course, it was difficult at the beginning because you learn, you don't know what question people may ask, what experience they will bring.
yeah,
And then when you allow it happen, eh, it, it is just given, and you don't have
yeah,
to know.
yes, yeah,
The love does it for for
yeah,
you almost, if I might
yes.
say this. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So letting go all the worry around facilitating, just to let it come through you and through the group too, that are all with you. That yeah, yeah. It is a bit like that.
Yeah, and this is how you gain trust, awareness,
Yeah.
confidence, right?
Yeah. Yes, yeah, exactly. We'll have to do another group soon.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh.
It would be love. I would really enjoy it if we do.
Yeah, yeah. And so, Ewelina, just daily life, you may have already answered this, but does attitudinal healing come into your daily life? Maybe if you're at work or any other times.
Sure, sure. I mean, it's
Yeah,
present, because
yeah,
as I told you, when I'm getting lost or I see that I'm not having clear what's good or right or bad, or it's like, oh, okay, okay. So what would I do, or what would I say to somebody in a group, for example, or how would we look at that? And then, of course, answers they come and
mm.
you check the list again because sometimes I don't even remember principles, even if we work on them,
Yeah,
it's
me
like, oh, true, yeah. We can focus on the whole of life rather than the fragments.
too.
Right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right?
Yes, exactly. So it just brings you back, doesn't it? It helps you to, make that space for it and then,
Absolutely,
yeah,
yes.
and
And
and choose again.
and it helps you
Mm.
to be aware that you can see it differently.
Yes, yeah. They're such an amazing set of principles just to, yeah, put you back on your path
Hmm.
when you derail a little. Oh. Um, yeah, so you've told us about your groups, but what about someone who's wanting to get set up, for someone who's been through the facilitator training and or they want to go into a local school or bring it into their workplace. Yeah, what would you? What would you say to someone who's wanting to do that?
Just do it. Go ahead, try it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Because I think we are kind of seeds, We can always plant a new facilitator, and then we can plant over there this seed, and over there, and over there. And then more we are, more we can make this garden, which is earth and our relations around,
Yeah.
just make them make them more true, more aware, more
Mm.
loving,
Yeah.
you know?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah. So just make a start.
exactly,
Yeah.
just try, give it a chance.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we are here, whenever someone needs help, whenever I might need help as well. So I know
Yeah.
we have this community behind, and we can
Yes.
always contact and support each other. And this is really precious.
Yeah. Yes, isn't it? It's very precious. Yeah, like I know if anyone reached out to me, I'd be straight back onto them and contacting them back. And I know that from other people in the attitudinal healing community all over the world. Yeah, it is special. Have you had any challenges? Like you've set up your own group, you know, and we say that there's always a gift in the challenge. So, if you have, what made you stick with it?
Um, I think to be authentic, it's an amazing experience. So whenever I meet a challenge with my group or with any group,
Yeah.
as a facilitator, then it's amazing how this there is a willingness within me that wants to experience itself authentically. So I may not be perfect as a facilitator, but there's nothing wrong with that. And
Mm.
the group helps me to see that, to live the experience as well. So that's the first thing, very egoistic, maybe egoic, but this is very important to me as a
Yeah.
facilitator to continuously um, becoming more aware and more aware.
Mm.
And then, of course, group itself or past participants.
Yeah.
This is a journey, as you already know as well.
Yeah.
And we could spend hours and hours talking about that. But for example, in my current group, I have there is one person. When that person starts to talk, oh, it can take minutes and minutes and minutes. And we already, like all the participants and me, myself as well, we start to laugh at one moment, because it's like we know that that person talks a lot, and something that can be said, for example, in one sentence or two sentences, that it's a long story. So of course it may be
Yeah.
challenging, because
Yeah.
sometimes um, some of us can not. mm, not be willing to spending so many minute time listening to long stories,
Mm.
but I'm helping myself with tool. I have little talking stick, or I have a little egg with sand inside, and then I'm just making noise just to kindly inform that the time is over.
Yeah.
Or yeah, it's sometimes I'm just inventing in the group, by living and seeing how things are going. So then I'm trying to find some very creative ideas and trying not to disturb the group or the
Mm.
trust that we build,
Yes.
and not interrupting that much the story of that person, but
Mm.
trying to enter and kindly say, well, let's do space for other participants as well, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Um, but of course, sometimes I also can say like, oh, you know what, guys, I don't know how to go through this. I don't know. Maybe you have some ideas.
yeah,
And
yes,
I think, being facilitator, it's so important to be authentic because if you are not, it will be felt by group that people will feel it immediately.
yeah,
So, and more you are authentic, more they will be, right?
yeah. So true.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you say, that it's a lived experience, that you're in that moment. And I love how you said that you feel it from the participants, that everything is okay, it seems. Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And yeah, and we learn as we go. We all learn as we go, don't we? About each other, and that's the beauty of the attitudinal healing groups is we learn from each other. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. So, is there anything else that you'd like to share about attitudinal healing? Any other thoughts that come up, Evelina?
Let me see that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, there's one thing that like is popping up on my thoughts. I think in attitudinal healing, what is also important is that we learn to listen and to share from the heart. We practicing not be no, how we say that judgmental.
Yes, yeah. Mhm.
We try to just be present, you know. So groups can those practicing in groups can be just like a stop for different moments that you can offer to yourself that
Mm.
maybe you don't have on your daily life, and so this is just nice stop, different space, and where you can listen to yourself when others share or when you are sharing, because anything, sharing and listening is almost the same. When you're attentive or when you do it from the heart, then you can
Yeah.
understand you better. And even if you don't do that from the heart, it's good to listen to myself always. And, it's good to listen to ourselves at any moment because this is only that moment. And the truth that I'm sharing now may be different in 5 or 10 minutes, and it's not important. The practicing of being present is wow. It's a huge gift.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And like you said, just it might be the only moment, maybe in that day too, of the person's day that they just get to stop and be present. And um, the beauty too with attitudinal healing is we sit in circle or maybe on Zoom, we can take turns. So
Yeah, we can
um,
see each other.
yeah, yes, yeah, and see each other and be witnessed and yeah, just learn from each other. And that with part of seeing each other and being in circle is there is no hierarchy, that we're all, yeah, equal.
Mm.
So,
And I can also, I think that some people may think that, well, may think, yeah, that online group is different. But I don't know from your experience. From my experience, is that of course it's different, but you can feel people.
yeah,
It's online, but we are still connected, and that was really like a surprise to me. But it's beautiful, and wow. I also wanted to share that because it's not less powerful,
yeah,
that
yes,
in-person groups.
yeah, yeah, so true. It's no less powerful, is it? Being on Zoom. Yeah. So, Evelina, tell me something about attitudinal healing that you're excited about.
Mm.
Is there anything?
I think in my case, in my situation, is that it's never ending learning.
Yes.
I think that's the most exciting to me, because it's not the point that you reach and then and you can, just appreciate doing. It's like you can appreciate learning.
Yeah.
And in
Yes.
my situation, how I
Mm.
am, I can see myself. I think this is, I have a passion for that, for this constant learning and practicing of being present. Because how many times I started a group and then connecting with people was like brought me an understanding that, oh, now, yes, you are connected, And
Yeah.
I thought that I was present, but oh no, that was presence.
Yes.
Um, well, that's I think this is something that mm, it's more than exciting, and in attitudinal healing's experience, it's just amazing.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Oh,
And when love in the group, when the experience of love touches you, then you're speechless, and the
yeah.
whole group can feel that. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice, isn't it? That, yeah, and I'm going to share one that I'm quite excited about is that
Yeah.
you and I get to meet each other in person in November
Yes.
at long last. Yeah, which is great. So we're both heading over to the Netherlands, and we'll be doing a training with Els Thyssen there in the south
Mm.
of the Netherlands. So
This
wow,
is
it's
exciting.
it's very exciting. I'm looking forward to that and meeting all the other people that will be doing
Oh.
it with us, yeah,
Mm.
in Dutch and in English, which is lucky
Mm.
for me.
Yeah. I mean, meeting you in person, that is already a gift, to me, and meeting else in person as well. Well,
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I, I,
yeah.
I remember getting
Mm.
inspired so much on the training. But
Yes.
else,
Yeah, yeah,
huh.
great. So, oh, Evelina, thank you so much for giving up your time and just sharing your attitudinal healing journey. I think people will love to hear all about it, and yeah, I appreciate it. So, thank you.
Well, I thank you for inviting me and for all your questions and your your help and just for being there whenever I need. Thank you for being
Mm,
such a supportive person. Mm.
take care.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for
Bye.
listening.